Hello, my dear subscribers, Sun and Moon Rising. I'm Maria the Clairvoyant, and I'm going to be doing a general reading for the year 2018 for my sign of Capricorn. Happy birthday, Capricorn. As you guys know, the yearly, I take 12 cards. Each card representing each month. I'm also going to take a chakra card for your health, or basically what you need to work on for 2018. And I want to thank you to all that subscribed with me in 2017 and that are continuing to follow me. I explained to you that I was going to change the channel so you guys have a separate channel opposed to the Spanish people. So now you guys have your own channel, and whenever I do decide to go live, I don't have to worry about what needs to what I need to say or anything. I'm going to concentrate on you guys, just like I'm concentrating now. So, wow, you card Capricorn. I using the Orishas Tarot. In case you guys don't know what the Orishas are, these are saints in the African religion, Cuban African religion. And these two cards came out together. And to the ones that I'm reading, whatever situation you guys are in, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, whatever it is that's coming out, that's what I'm going to read. I'm not here to read something that's not here. And if this is not the reading for you, you don't like my cards, you're welcome to go to any other reader. Maybe I'm not the reader for you. Okay, with that said, if this reading resonates with you, please go to my right. And if you want to clarify further more of what you're going through at this point, please feel free to go to my channel and register, so I could be your GPS to guide you where you need to be in case you had derailed to another place, or you want to come back to whatever you have to go. So anyway, with that said, you guys know what to do, how to register, and go to mariatheclairvoyant.com, and I could do a reading either by Skype or whatever you choose to have. You have as a main foundation, Capricorn, the 4 of fire. This card is representing like some kind of victory, the 5. I'm reading your numerals. It's like it's hard to keep on with all those numbers that, you know, the cards have. Some of them have Roman numerals and some of them have other numbers. But anyway, you have the the 6 of fire. Okay, so whatever it is that you're going through right now, you're probably going to come out victory to whatever challenge that you had. Whatever it is that you, if somebody was coming to you with some evil purpose, let's say maybe you have to deal with something that has to do with courts, maybe your job. Fire represents guidance, clarity, actions, determination, whatever it is. Maybe you're determined in love. Maybe you're determined to like buy a house. Maybe you're determined to have another job. Maybe you're determined to go to school. Whatever it is that whatever you're determined is you are going to achieve, and you have achieved this success. Here you have, for January, some of you are going to feeling a little bit not not good. Maybe to the ones that are reading, the month of January is going to be very sad for you guys. Maybe you have some kind of problem of something. Maybe you are upset, maybe you feel depressed. Some people might be feeling depressed. Some people might feeling. Everybody has a different way of feeling. Even though you were succeeding on something as your overall energy, let's say you were having problems in your relationship and you finally succeeded, but you're still feeling depressed. Maybe you're not feeling depressed because of the relationship. Maybe you're feeling depressed about something else. Maybe you lost someone in the holidays, or maybe when someone passes and you have lost something, or someone that was there to you, you may be feeling this way. The reason why I'm saying that, because I see the death card. Okay, so that doesn't necessarily means that you are dead, but somebody could have passed away that you know of. And see, in here you get the Two of Earth. In this case, the Two of Earth, it represents like maybe material stuff, because Earth is like the it could represent like your house. Is anything that has to do with material. It could also represent you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Those cards could also be representing. So maybe you want to move out of the house that you're in, or you're having problem in the house that you're in. I feel that because if it's an upright position with this card, you probably have some kind of like two houses that you had to deal with. But because it's in the reverse position, which I don't like to read reverses, but I like these cards because they're different. The meaning are a little bit different opposed to the ones that the regular tarot. This could be like disturbances. So there's something going on with you. Maybe fun, and because it's like I said, Pentacles, this represents Earth, represents Pentacles. So maybe you're having financial difficulties, maybe, or maybe you're handling something with finances that has to do with two. Maybe you're handling two houses. Maybe you're handling two jobs. In the regular tarot, you are juggling two. Whatever it is two. So you might have to leave one alone to work with another one, or you're going to have to put it on pause. So it's something that you have to deal, and you have to take your mind to do one thing at a time. Maybe you have two jobs, two cars. Maybe you work with two cars. Maybe you, whatever that has to do with finances. Maybe you have two people, maybe they're two of your employees that you're working with. So something that has to do in February that you need to concentrate, and in January you're going to be feeling very depressed. But when March comes, you're feeling much better. March is gonna, if you were having problems financially, maybe by March you're gonna settle everything, and your business are gonna pop up. If you have a business, or if it's a job, maybe you get promoted. Things have changed between January and February. People might be promoted in March, whatever. So then in March you probably will be doing much better. In April, you have the Five of Fire. And you see how it's the dinosaurs and the 5 people fighting in here. In the general tarot, I always say the 5 for me are internal fights. So you may be dealing, if you're not dealing with a fire sign, Capricorn, you probably be dealing with someone that is, not someone, but maybe you might be dealing with internal emotions that you need to work on. Maybe you have to work on something that has to do with you. Maybe you have to defend yourself on some kind of argument, or let's say at work, you're in competition with the work. Usually because it's a fire, and fire represents low guidance, clarity, maybe you need to fight within yourself, inner fears that you have. Maybe you need to cut those cords. Maybe if this have to be with friends that or relatives you have a problem with, maybe you need to come clean. There's something that has to do either internal with you that you have against others, or others have something against you. So you have to know what the problem is. Because see, at some point, I don't know if you were fighting other people, because the next card that you have is the Death. So in this oracle or tarot, let's say, this represents a spirit. Okay, there is a spirit that might be near you, that is or was near you, excuse me, that was probably giving you conflict, or you was just having, or if the spirit was not giving you conflict, maybe you're conflict with that spirit. It could go vice versa. For example, let's say someone passes away and you're sad about it. Why are you sad? Is it because you feel unfulfilled, or there was unfinished business? Sometimes people tend to be upset of when someone dies because they had unfinished business. Whatever it was. Let's say, for example, you were in a bad relationship. Like, let's say right now Capricorn has and you're a mother or father, and you have a bad relationship with one of your kids. If something happens to any of your kids and you're not in good terms with them, how would you feel if this kid was to die today or tomorrow? I mean, I don't want to be so tragic, but this is the Death card. So I got to talk to you the way I see the cards. And for us, people that believes in the origins, this is a symbol of the death. Okay, this to us represents the actual spirit. Okay, so there is no space, no time, it's timeless. So that's why you need to, is something, I don't know if you're dealing with something internally about someone that passed, or you need to make a change and become somebody else. So if this has nothing to do with death, you probably need to either work on yourself, okay, and maybe you have to do some bath if you believe in that, so to clear this energy. So I don't want to stay too much in this area, but because this is your card, you see the Four of Earth, this is the Capricorn card, which means that you're on the top. And the more you're in the top, you are, like, let's say if this was work, maybe if this is not a work situation, you're a loner, or you feel lonely, because this card for me represents someone that's very lonely, someone that probably lost someone, and now you're feeling very lonely, whatever it is. But what do you got to do in order to change this? Okay, Capricorn, what are you going to do? Because see, this is by June, you're going to start feeling this way. In July, you get Obatala in reverse, which means at some point, those that believe in the Orishas religion, maybe if you believe in that, either if you have a godmother or a godfather, maybe there is something that you had to do for those saints, and now they're kind of like not really against you, but if this was in the upright position, you follow your spirit guides, your angels, or if you don't believe in the religion, it could be the spirit guides, your angels, whatever you believe in, and you're doing the right thing, everything is gonna work the right way. But if you're in the reverse, that means you're not following your path, you're going against your path. And what happens is, look at what you get. the Ten of Earths. So this is like literally, if you, it's like you saying the Ten of Swords, that you're very depressed and very disappointed. Whoever this reading is not for everyone. This is a particular amount of Capricorn that are going through some kind of either death, either witchcraft, karmic issue. Maybe you are paying for something you did in the past, because look at how you get so many major arcanas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are going through a change this year, Capricorn. You get the earth element. Maybe you have a conflict with someone that is an earth sign. You can be having a conflict with an Aquarius, a Gemini, a Libra. See, Libra here too. The balance. Karma is not a punishment. Karma is what you did good in the past. It comes back to you 110, 3 times what you did in the past. If you did bad, it comes back to you. Whatever you did, it comes back to you. So in this case, I feel all this negative energy around you. Like some of you, you have the world in reverse, the earth and the earth. So it's basically the world in reverse. And it's like you can have the world, that means you have everything. But if you have it in the reverse, that means that you don't really care what you have financially. Okay, you might have the house, the car, everything, and you just don't even care. So to the point that this is the card that you end up at the end of December for 2018. What I see with Capricorn is a lot of work with yourself. A lot of work. Maybe you need to go to someone that does spiritual healing. Maybe you need someone that needs to get rid of some witchcraft that you have, if this is not an actual spirit that's haunting you. Some of you might be hunted by a spirit of someone. So you have the 9 of earth, air. I'm sorry if I pronounce anything wrong, because it's just I want to make sure that whatever I'm reading for you guys is the right thing. So in this, it's like you're suffering. See, these cards, the majority, look at this, it's all about pain in Capricorn for 2018. You need to go somewhere. See if you can go to as many spiritual retreats that you can work on. If you believe in that, if you can go to a witch doctor, to take care of this. Because I feel, because of this energy here and karmic issue, like it's either a spirit, a negative entity attached to you, coming from a long time, even though you feel victorious on something, but or you may at the end gonna come out of all that, the energy that you have right now. But maybe some of you were probably following, let's say you were following the original religion and you decided to become Christian, and all of a sudden your sins are vice versa, and you have all this tragedy happening to you. Because why? You gave up that religion that you had. Let's say you were Santero, Palero, Babalao, whoever was practicing this, and then you reverse it. Or maybe whatever, because if you didn't believe in this, you wouldn't be in this channel. So now you feel depressed, you feel abandoned. At some point, this is June, July, August, you feel like, what did I do? It's like something is going to come to your senses. It's going to say, this is what I'm paying for. What did I do in the past? Let me apologize to my parents. Maybe you did something to your parents. Maybe your parents did something to you and you haven't come to a good understanding to forgive each other, forgive yourself. Maybe you did something to your child. Look at it, and it's a very air element here that maybe you need to work on. Maybe you owe something to an air element. Look at the signs. If it's not that there are those signs, maybe they have the energy of those signs. They might have the moon rising, or something to that. So that's your general reading. What does Capricorn needs to work on his or her chakras? I don't know. This is, like I said, this is whoever I'm reading for is a very specific amount of Capricorn. It's not all of you, and so please don't tell me, well, this is not for me. Well, if it's not for me, pass along and find another reading, another channel, and that is going to give you the message, because this message is for a specific amount of Capricorn. Whoever you are, look for help, because 2018 is not going to be easy for you. I see a lot of depression, a lot of work going on. See internally with you, trying to understand why things happen. So you just have to let it go and understand that things happen for a reason, and see what you did. Okay? Especially if you feel like this, if you feel lonely, if you feel by yourself, if you feel that nobody's there for you. Look at the card that came out all by itself, passion. You need to work on your orange chakra, okay? And the orange chakra represents, or not represent, is the chakra that is like right in, is your sacral chakra, right like below your belly button. And when it comes to the orange colors, it says passion. Princess of Amber. This card indicates creative focus and ability to ignite the passion necessary to manifest what you desire. The power of Amber is that focus on emotion can create anything, for it brings the gift of emotional discipline. So see, basically this is about emotions. Most of these cards is about emotions, how you're feeling, why you're feeling that way. And passion says, Princess of Amber, quietly sizzling and shine. It says, inspiration, you are correct to feel passionate about your position. Follow your instincts, for you know intuitively what's right for you. Personal inquiry, are your daily actions supporting my real passions? What am I willing to stand up for? The ideas, following your passions, be authentic, taking the stand for yourself, being acknowledged, feeling ostracized by family, friends, being emotionally centered, a strong feminine energy, a happy outcome, passion, bravery, and royalty. You need to work on your orange chakra, which is your feelings, your emotions, like it says here. So it's all about emotions, how you feel and why you feel that way. So think about the orange chakra as that kind of energy. See, it's learn to serve your emotions. It's all about emotions. It's about active motivation, optimism, emotional, sociable, enthusiastic, affectionate, humanitarian. So you need to work on those feelings, Capricorn. The card that I'm taking now is for abundance. Abundance for Capricorn for the year 2018. Abundance for Capricorn for the year 2018. Let's see what comes out. Okay, see, it's all about feelings and emotions. The card that came out for you is have courage to ask for and accept help. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it, as is offered to you. Very often when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept the assistance as well as give others as you are guided. So you are at this point, like I told you, without even reading this message that is supposed to be for finances, but in this case I'm doing it for is probably coming out. If it has to do with finances, for some of you, maybe you are in a job that you need to ask for help. This is what I need, this is what I don't need. Maybe if you have your own business, maybe you need to hire somebody else. So because I feel that this energy for Capricorn, it has not to do with finances. This is what it's telling you, ask for help. Maybe you need to go, like I said to you, if this has to do with emotions and you have some kind of problem with something that has to do with the past or with your family or yourself, and you need to heal, maybe you need to go to a psychiatrist, a psychologist, maybe a healer. Maybe you need to go to both, because mental health is one thing and spiritual health is another. So maybe you need to work on both. Maybe you need to work on the mental health and also physical health. because your mental is giving you depression, is making your physical body sick. So work on your mental and spiritual. Maybe you need to go to a priest if you believe in the Catholic religion, and then start seeing the priest on a regular basis. Ask for help. Okay, it says, have you been trying to do everything on your own, dear one? Because this card is signaling that you need help, but you have been reluctant to ask for it. Asking for help takes courage. Often we feel that doing so is a sign of weaknesses or that it's burdening someone else. This unwillingness to ask for what we need can have a negative spiritual effect. The longer we go without asking for help, the longer we go without receiving any. If this pattern continues on long enough, we can even come to the erroneous viewpoint that there is no help to be had at all. God and the angels reassure you that they are without limitation. They can be in as many places at once as they are needed. You can never bother them. No problem is too large and no issue is too trivial. They don't have physical bodies, so they never get tired. Having the courage to ask for help from God, Jesus, the angels, and another person is an important step toward manifesting abundance. It is much powerful a step that is almost instantly rewarded. By the answer, tune into how your body and mind feels immediately afterward. You may be receiving on-the-spot guidance as to how you can create the abundance you're asking for. Flashes of inspiration, sudden invitation of job offers, and other signs present themselves to those who take the leaps of faith. So I just said the same thing, and it was confirmed by the angel of abundance. So Capricorn, please work on your health and your spiritual and your mental health, whatever it is, for the year 2018. Get rid of garbage that you don't need. Get rid of any mental problems that you have. You need to work and let go. Always remember that you did your best. That's the only thing I could tell you, to all of you, my dear Capricorn. So now I'm closing the general part of this reading, and I'm gonna take these cards out, and I'm gonna take some cards for the love part. For some of you, is separated. So I'm going to take some cards for the singles or divorce. This one, and now it was too many, so I'm not going to take them all. And for the couples or married that are having problems, because if you were in a loving relationship, some of you are not going to be here. Some of you, yes, you might still have issues that you need to worry about, or you need to take care. Not worry. Let me not use the word worry. So for the single ones or divorced that are in no relationship, okay, Capricorn, for the year 2018, Capricorn for the year 2018. Okay. For some Capricorns, the single ones, you guys, either men or women, you're gonna either meet a person that is Cups, which is a sign of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, air, and or some of you are gonna meet someone that's the sign of Swords, which is air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So some of you in the year 2018 that are single, this is the main energy of signs that you may meet. To others, you have a Knight of Swords and the Eight of Swords. So be careful with the relationship that you meet, Capricorn, because you have air signs. So with this mean that in this case with the eight and the Nine of Swords, you need to be careful in your communication with this with these signs, because it could be air sign that you might be meeting is going to be a very strong energy. So with the 8, it's like, try to be a little bit more spiritual in your relationship opposed to also physical. Allow the body to guide the spirit, because see, you cannot teach someone to be in a certain way. If you let's say, there's a saying that says, if you can teach someone that doesn't want to learn. So if you're going to be in a relationship with someone, try to be more spiritual and then physical. Try to get to know the person more than just being the physical attraction, because some people, air signs especially, are very physical, but you're getting to the point, or earth sign basically, but you, at this point, you want to be a little bit more emotional, more is opposed to more physical. With the 9, some of you have like, you got to give yourself your chance again to love. Maybe some of you don't want to be in a relationship because of what happened to you guys in the past, but you got to learn from your mistake and move on, and just learn not to do it again. Okay, whoever these cards are going for, is like, you did a mistake, you made an error, go ahead, fix it, and try not to make the same mistake again. That's for the single ones. For the couple ones, some of you are in a wheel. Some of you are just, even though you might be in a relationship, you're still looking out for outside for something that you may want. That could be one of the reasons, because the wheel is like when you're going and doing the same thing over and over again. For others, you had the 5 of Wands. You had the 2 of Pentacles and the 6 of Chalices. Others of you, some of you, your partners are in another relationship with other people. There is a triangle going on in there, okay? To others, and here you have, so some of you need to make some changes in your relationship. Maybe you're bored in a relationship. That will also signify change. It can be either you have options to choose, and you might be dating more than one person, like it says here. Some of you had the 2 of Pentacles, which is in the regular tarot is when you're juggling 2 things, okay? And some of you might be juggling 2 women or 2 men, because that's what the and in this case, it's just maybe you're interested in someone, but the other person is not. For whatever reason, is probably they're having problems. Some of you are there in a couple situation. You guys are having problems. Maybe you have some issue that you guys need to resolve. Something that has to get to getting something you have to overcome. Whatever it is, whatever problem that other person has, or you have to pass that stage. Allow someone to love you, or you love somebody else. Whatever your problem is, like, that's what I'm saying in the general tarot. You have issues going on, emotional issues, and maybe this is blocking you for being with your partner right now. You could be married and not being sexually active with your partner because you're going to some kind of depression. See how you see this card here? You get the 6 of Chalices. You are too depressed and you're thinking about the past. Maybe you lost someone. Maybe you lost your mom, your father, your son, your daughter, your brother, and you haven't let that go, and you're still stuck into that relationship that is already done, is gone. So I'm sorry that it took me longer, Capricorns, but whatever it is, you cannot let I know it's hard to say. It's easy to say but hard to do, that maybe some of you have a problem with intimacy because of something that happens in the past. To me, this is a woman thinking about the past, and it's sad. So your sadness is blocking for you to really have a relationship with your partner. It's either your boyfriend or your husband, you're living together, whatever it is, your mate, whoever you're with, you're having problems with that. So, and some other ones have to make changes because some of you, your partner is in another relationship. Okay, bottom line. So I hope this reading resonates to some of you. To those who did, please put your thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel so I can continue to get to update my ratings on my channel. I only have so many subscribers right now, but please put your thumb up. And if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't put your thumbs down. This is not this is not your video. Just continue, go along to somebody else, because these videos are specifically for whoever I'm reading for. So with all that said, love and light, my dear Capricorns, and I wish you happy birthday, happy 2018, and I wish you the best. Okay, work on yourself. Don't forget about the passion, and ask for help. Love and light. And if you want to contact me and you want me to help you, I'll be your spiritual counselor through I could help you through Skype. I could help you over the phone, and I could give you as much as I can. Don't forget, I don't work for free. My readings have prices, and you can go with that. Love and light, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.